Hi, I haven't uploaded in like 2 months. My first ever upload was 2 months ago, so I just haven't uploaded since the first time. There's a few reasons as to why I haven't done that, and I kind of just wanted to explain that, I guess. First of all, I stopped doing online school, and the reason I started YouTube was because I was doing online school, so I had more time, and I would get like an hour break in between online school, which was enough time for me to film and, you know, chill out and relax for a little bit, and then edit my video and upload it. And I stopped doing that. I stopped doing online school. What I mean by that, I'm going to public school now, and it's been a little bit more of a struggle to even focus on my fan page I have or anything. So it's not like I wasn't just I'm not focusing on YouTube. I haven't been focusing on a lot of other things I'm doing with like my social media accounts. So that's also been another thing I've kind of had to deal with, I guess, which is why I haven't been uploading. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Oh my god. I didn't like my first video, and I don't think I've liked any of the other videos I filmed, because I have filmed a lot of videos, just haven't enjoyed them. I haven't thought they were good, or they weren't, I don't know, I didn't think they were good quality. They weren't good enough to be posted. So I'm gonna kind of talk about a few things before I actually get into the video. I also have been focusing on a lot of other things, such as making friends, because having friends is really difficult for me personally, and so I'm trying to find the proper group, and I have now, but that was also something I was focusing on, which was why I haven't been uploading. When I was in my relationship, there was never time to film, because usually on the weekends I'd be hanging out with him, you know, and then after we broke up, I was always hanging out with my friend who lives just down the street from me. So I just didn't have time. I haven't had time, to be honest. Okay, so about 2 days ago, I'm filming on Mother's Day. So on Friday, I went to Lagoon in Utah, which was so fun. I was really nervous to go on roller coasters. I've never been on roller coasters before. I've been on like those really small kiddie ones at Six Flags, but never a really crazy one, I guess. So I went with a bunch of my friends. I went with my 8th grade class, because we're graduating this year, right? And it's our field trip, basically. And so we got on the bus at around, I want to say, we got on the bus around 6 in the morning. So that meant we had to get to school like by 5:45. My friend Macy picked me up and then took me to school at 5:30 in the morning, which was, I loved it. It was great. I was completely exhausted, and I woke up at 3 in the morning just because I was so excited, because I really wanted to go to Utah. And so when we got to school, we had to wait around 15 minutes to get onto the bus, and the bus I was gonna go on was filled up, and it kind of sucked. So we went on a different one where it was basically all girls, and like a bunch of my guy friends were on there too, so that it was cool. I fell asleep in the morning for like 15 minutes, and I thought I woke up and it was like 2 hours later. I was praying to God it was 2 hours later. It was like 15 minutes later. I was so bummed out. The bus ride there was 3 hours long. It was torture. It was so freaking boring, and considering I don't have data on my phone, I was kind of aggravated, if you could imagine. At around 9:30, I want to say, we got there. 9:30, 9:40, something like that. We got to Lagoon and then had to wait like 30 minutes to get inside, because there was a bunch of schools from Utah there as well. So that was kind of aggravating, because there was a huge crowd of people just trying to get into the entrance, and at the time we really couldn't. I was gonna hang out with a bunch of other people, but we all kind of had our own groups and decided just to not do that, which I guess was okay. I had more fun with my friends than I probably would have with people I'm not as close to as my friends. I went with my friends Morgan, Macy, Carmela, Katie, and myself, and then I hung out with Jeremy and Riley. I think, like, I barely hung out with Riley, but I hung out with Riley a little bit. The first ride we went on is like Mambora, something like that. I forgot, okay? Anyway, that ride was really freaking normal, I guess. It was average. It wasn't scary, but at the time I was nervous because I'd never been on a roller coaster. So we went on that, and I freaking enjoyed it. Throughout the day we went on like 20 more times, which was freaking crazy, but it was fun. And one time I did it with my eyes closed. I didn't like that. The second ride we went on was the Bat, and that one was freaking amazing. We were in the front, me and my friend Macy were sitting in the front of the Bat, and that one was terrifying, almost. I'm scared. I'm a scaredy cat, and I don't know. I kind of thought about also when I was there, I kind of thought about vlogging, but I didn't really want to because I didn't want to feel weird doing it, I guess. But I kind of wish I did now because it probably would have been a lot more fun. The third ride we went on, I don't even remember what it was. Rattlesnake Rapids, something like that. I don't remember the names. I only remember is what they looked like. I think we went on Rattlesnake Rapids and we were there in line for like 30 minutes, which was kind of aggravating. I got bored and wanted to go, but we were like almost there by the time I wanted to start going, so we just kind of waited. We got on it and then they made us share the raft with 2 7th grade teachers, which were insanely kind. They were really they were nice and they were really funny. And then we went on, well, we took a break, I think, at that point. I don't remember everything. It was kind of like a really busy, long, horrible day. My feet are killing me still. So then I think we took a break and then went to the ice cream shop they have there, and we got ice cream and kind of just chilled out for a little bit. And then after that, we walked around to let the food digest, right? Because you don't want to puke on a ride. That's like, ugh. My friends, Macy and Morgan, went on some other ride while me and Katie didn't. And by then, Carmela was gone. So she was going on, she was gonna go on Cannonball with Jeremy, but Jeremy had already gone on like 2 times by that point and she couldn't even find him. So she didn't go, which kind of sucked for her, I guess. We then went, after that, decided we would, I don't even remember. We went to the gift shop. We weren't even going on like half the rides. We were really walking around most of the time. And there was a point when we lost each other. And so we spent like 2 hours looking, it felt like 2 hours, maybe it was like 30 minutes, but we spent 30 minutes or an hour or whatever looking for Macy and Morgan because we lost them, and they found them, and I was the one missing, right? I was over by Rattlesnake Rapids looking for them because I figured maybe Macy and Morgan had gone there because they wanted to go there. They weren't there, so I walked back and I found the group over by the lockers, which is where we said we would meet up. And Macy and Morgan were there. I was like, oh my gosh. We checked in by that point and then decided to go on White Roller Coaster. That one I screamed so much on, honestly. Saturday I kind of lost my voice. Yeah, so I lost my voice the next day because of my screaming, but that one was really fun. It was just a bunch of ups and downs, but the downs were pretty steep to me, so I kind of got scared, I guess. I don't really know. I had a lot of fun though. And then I think we went on Mousetrap, and that one was fun, except the turns really jerked you, so it was like a really painful ride, honestly. But I went with Morgan and Carmela on that one, and that one was really freaking funny. It was really fun because we were both like all screaming and laughing. And then I took a break for a while. I was kind of down because I was supposed to hang out with someone I really wanted to hang out with, and then that didn't really happen, so it kind of put me in a bad mood, I guess. And so I kind of stood out, I kind of backed away from a few rides. I just wasn't in the mood. So I watched their stuff for a while, and then they went on a ride, and then I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know the name. It's basically you sit on it, and in time it goes faster, and basically you have to hold on to the side or else you'll start flying. It was a really fun ride. The second time I went on it 2 times in a row. I got a bloody nose, and we were spinning really fast. As you can imagine, it was bad. It was really bad. My friend Macy just got a new shirt as well, so at the time, I kind of ruined her shirt. I don't really want to go into detail because it's really disgusting, but it was really bad, and my face was basically covered in blood, and like people were recording it, and we were just sitting there laughing, and I had to stop the ride early, and she was like, oh my god, are you okay, what happened? The woman who was monitoring, who was who was controlling the ride was like, what happened? And I'm like, I got a bloody nose. I'm like, do you have a rag or something? She gives me a rag, and it was really bad. And then after that, we just didn't go on anything else. We just walked around for a little bit and then went back to the locker. My nose was still bleeding. It was bleeding for like an hour at least. And then after going to the lockers, we went on the bus and went home. We got home around 9:30 at night. So I mean, on the bus ride back, that was the fun part. Jeremy was sitting next to me, and we were doing questions to ask your girlfriend, even though I'm not dating Jeremy. Like, none of us were. We were just, they don't have questions to ask your girl, your girlfriend, right? And so he was just asking us questions, and then we did the same with him. And so then we started playing Kiss, Marry, Kill, and he refused to do it because it was Ellie, me, or Macy, and he had Kiss, Marry, Kill one of us. And he didn't do it, so Carmela decided to punch him on his leg a lot until he answered, and he just didn't. So then he started doing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Moe. He's a really sweet guy, right? So he doesn't want to hurt our feelings. And so that's why he didn't answer. And then he kind of left for the rest of the ride, and then I passed out after that. Like, I was exhausted. I fell asleep. And then Macy shakes me awake, and I'm like, what? And she's like, sorry to bug you, but Jeremy just got a bloody nose on the bus. And I look, and there's blood, there's blood drops on the floor, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh, well, tell him I feel bad for him. And then I passed out again. By that point, I didn't wake up until like 30 minutes left of the bus ride there. And then I had to wait about 10 minutes after I got there for my dad, and all my friends had already left, and I got home and just basically passed out. It was a really tiring but really fun day. I just kind of wish I hadn't let certain people kind of make me a little bit more sad, I guess, but it's whatever. I would love to go back to Lagoon one day. I also got this cool thing. I also got a fidget spinner. My friend Katie bought me one, and I lost it. I'm gonna look for it. This thing is freaking cool. I freaking love this thing. Anyway. I'm never gonna find my fidget spinner. What? I'm never gonna find my fidget spinner. Again. I'm kinda sad. Alright. Anyway. Bye.